Hey guys, thanks for joining me on A Sure Thing as we look at racing in the second week of December. And the first meeting we're covering is the one on Tuesday in KZN at Hollywoodbets Greyville. On the subject of KZN, let me congratulate trainer Tini Prinsloo on winning the WSB Cape Phillies Guineas Grade 1 at Hollywoodbets Kenilworth on Saturday afternoon. Gavilarina took Quick Step Gull to the front and she won from start to finish. To me, what makes that win even more impressive is that she went into the eye of the howling southeaster and showed absolutely no sign of stopping. Question is, where to now? Is it going to be the Paddock Stakes? Is it going to be the Mallorca Stakes? Only time will tell. On the subject of time, it's time now to preview racing on Tuesday at Hollywoodbets Greyville. We're on the poly for an 8-race program that gets underway at 12:45. I thought an interesting card. One or two favourites that I do like on the day. Also like a few long shots, and I do think there are races that you're really going to have to play with a bit of cover to safely see you through. So maybe it's a case of structuring it properly, taking bigger perms, playing smaller percentages, because the exotic starts from the first race, which gets underway at 12:45 because there are 8 races on the card, and 5 minutes prior to that, you of course need to be on with the all-important free Hollywoodbet Punted Challenge entries. Let's get straight to the preview. First race on the card, an open maiden, a race where 9 runners will line up at the 1200, and I'm going with the favourite here. Number 4, Gorgeous Bomb, was at 2.5 to 1 on hollywoodbets.net. There has incidentally been money for number 5, Cicerando, from 4 into 3 to 1. Then it's 4 to 1, number 1, Quincy Town, and number 6, Ziphos, 7 to 1 and upwards the others. Gorgeous Bomb, third last time out, beaten under a length, raced up handy and got outrun, and that was over this course and distance. That was a close finish between first, second and third, and the horse that finished second that day was a horse called Fine Dining, who has subsequently come out and franked that form line. Gorgeous Bomb to me has got decent recent form. I like the fact that Gorgeous Bomb has got 4 kilo claiming Bavish Sadhu on board, which means she comes into this race with a paper stamp of just 50.5 kilos on her back, and if she goes to the front, she'll be hard to catch in the run to the wire. So I'm going for Gorgeous Bomb to win it, ahead of number 5, Cicerando, 1, Quincy Town, and 6, Ziphos. Second race, first leg of the place accumulator, 13:20 is the off time. A maiden plate for fillies, 10 runners will line up at the 1000, and I'm looking no further than number 7, Malshana Moo, from 1.25 into even money on hollywoodbets.net. One of the better bets on the card, I thought. She was up with the speed last time out and fought hard all the way to the wire. She finished close up second when making her debut for the Louis Huisson yard. She was close up second behind subsequent winner Mystic Dancer last time out, and this time round I also think she will strip fitter as she is having her second run after a layoff. Good to see Craig Zaki retain the ride, and I do think she can go one better and win her maiden in this race. So I'm going 7, Malshana Moo, ahead of number 6, Pink Lace. For third, I'm going with number 4, Sun in My Pocket, and 8, Jenny Darling. Third race of the day is the opening leg of the pick 6. 13:55 is the off time. Scratch deer number 3, Royal Jacket. 7 runners to line up at the 1600 metre mark. And this looks like a boat race between number 7, Calibuana, who is shortened from 1.52 into 1.33, and number 1, Black Platina, who shortened from 2 to 1 into 1.82. It's 7.14 to 1 bar those two. I'm going with 7, Calibuana, keeping fingers crossed that Louis Huisson has a quick double. This horse over-raced last time out, but moved up very nicely, finished off the race late, and only got pip late by Blue Poppy. Now, I do like the fact that Keegan de Mello gets the ride, and I do think he can make the difference. She has been slow away on 1 or 2 occasions. If she jumps on terms and she settles, and she sees out the extra on offer, I do think she's going to be a tough nut to crack. So I'm going 7, Calibuana, ahead of 8 Mysterious Eric, 1 Black Platina, and 6 Sohrabis. Race 4, leg 1 of Jackpot 1 of 1430. This is a C stakes where 10 winners will line up at the 1600. Here number 1, Green Glow, is at 2.27 to 1. 9 Town Criers at 5 to 1. 7.14 to 1 number 5, Ragnar the King, 6 World of Our Own, and 8 Al Ravian. I like the 8.33 to 1 shot, and that's number 3, Run to Rio. Let's call in my each way selection in this race, and I'll tell you why I like number 3, Run to Rio. Last time out, ran on nicely to finish 4th over this course and distance, and that form line behind Canal Skater was franked by number 4, Eventador. Now, if you look at Eventador's form line, you'll see penultimate, finished 6th behind Canal Skater, next time out 1, franking that form line. In the penultimate, Run to Rio finished 2nd behind number 8, Al Ravian. This time round, he's 1.5 kilos better off for a 0.3 length beating, and to me that should turn the tables. Run to Rio has also got good recent form. From Stallgate 3, I do think will give us a good each-way run for our money, and hence the reason I'm siding with 3 Run to Rio, ahead of 1 Green Glow, 8 Al Ravian for Eventador. Race 5, leg 1, Jackpot 2 of 1505. This is an apprentice, Class 5, benchmark 70. 11 runners will line up at the 1400, wide open affair. 5 to 1 the field. 2 Sail to Rio, 5 Joshua Hotsnake, also 8 Lulu the Legend, all at 5 to 1. 10 Winter Waves is at 6.25 to 1. 3 Gorgeous Dude, 6.25 to 1. 7.14 to 1 and upwards the others. Where am I going? I'm siding with number 8 Lulu the Legend, who last time out ran on powerfully, got the better of Joshua Hotsnake, and then won the race by 1 length. That was over the course and distance. The draw this time round does not concern me, as Lulu the Legend comes from off the pace, picks them off 1 by 1, and then runs on very strongly in the closing stages. Glad to see that apprentice Varun Jodi is on board. He takes 4 kilos off the back, which means Lulu the Legend comes into this race with 51 on the back, and from the front, under that weight, may be hard to catch. So I'm going 8 Lulu the Legend to follow it up and beat number 5 Joshua Hotsnake, with whom is renewing rivalry. 3rd, number 10 Winter Waves, and 4th, number 2 Sail to the Moon. 6th race on the card is a Class 4 Fillies and Mares benchmark 82, where 9 runners will line up and face the starter. 2-1 path is at 2.86 to 1. 1 Spin My Angel Spin is at 3.33 to 1. 5.56 number 6 Jazz Cafe. 6.25 about number 9 Happy Fortune. And I'm going for one of the 8.33 to 1 shots on Hollywoodbets.net, and that is number 8 Mrs. Glitter Sparkles. Went for her last time out. She let the side down. She owes me. She went to the front last time out, and in fact in her last 2 starts she went to the front and just got outrun late. This time round, as I put the false teeth back in, by number 1 Spin My Angel Spin. She now happens to be 2 kilos better off at the weights, with number 1 Spin My Angel Spin, who picked up a £6 penalty for that last win, and that brings the 2 of them much closer together. And on the penultimate run, when 2nd, she finished behind Princess Goldie, who happens to be number 3 and renewing rivalry with her as well. I like the fact that Kelvin Abib is back on board. If she goes to the front and Kelvin kicks her away at the right time, she may be hard to peg back in the run to the wire. I do think she can make amends here, so I'm going 8 Mrs. Glitter Sparkle, ahead of 2-1 Path. 1 Spin My Angel Spin, 3 Princess Goldie. Race 7 and Apprentice Class 5 Fillies and Mares benchmark 70. 2 scratchings. 5 Purple Flower. 9 There She Goes. Reducing the field down to 7 runners, and I'm siding with the favourite, number 7 Beautiful Rania. Now, she's 2.86 to 1 on Hollywoodbets.net. She's from the stable of Dennis Bosch. I thought that was a decent one, went 4th last time out. beaten 1.5 lengths by the winner. She raced up handy and was staying on at the business end of affairs. I see her rating has also dropped to a nice competitive mark. Like the fact that Nicola Ewan is on board, she takes the 1.5 kilos off the back, and she will no doubt use Princess Rania's early gate speed to get her to the front, to get her to dictate the pace from the front. And I do think that if she kicks away at the right time, they will also be chasing her in the run to the wire. So I'm going 7 Princess Rania to win it, ahead of number 6 Guru of Ice, 4 Dirosa, 2 Time in Paris. Race 8, 16:55 is the off time of the last race if all goes according to plan. 2.86 number 5 United Nation, 3.57 to 1 number 7 Fate of Fortune, 4 to 1 number 8 Mfetu, 4.55 to 1 9 Rainbow Reward, 7.14 to 1 and upwards the others. Where am I going? I'm siding with the favourite number 5 United Nation, 2.86 to 1 on Hollywoodbets.net. This horse is unbeaten since joining the Darrell Moore yard. 3 wins on the trot, and last time out went to the front, kept finding to win by just under half a length. Good to see Umbutu, apprentice Umbutu, back on board. He won 3 runs back. He takes 2.5 kilos off the back, and I do think that apprentice Umbutu will know exactly what to do with United Nations, who will go to the front and more than likely say, come and catch me if you can. So I'm going 5 United Nation, ahead of 9 Rainbow Reward, 7 Fate of Fortune, 3 Barry de Grant. And that takes care of our preview of racing at Hollywoodbets Greyville on Tuesday afternoon. We trust it will be an enjoyable and profitable afternoon. Till next time, from me, Rouvaun, cheers for now.